I'm gonna need you to eat these veggies, buddy. Come on now, you need to eat veggies, buddy. Here comes the airplane.
Father, I must ask, what compels you to believe that the utterance of the phrase, "Here comes the airplane," possesses any inherent power to sway my mind towards the consumption of these vegetables? What is it, Father, that leads you to employ this peculiar ritual? You speak to me as if I am some primitive creature, whose faculties have not yet bloomed to the full comprehension of logic and reason. Do you believe that the mere imagery of an airborne object, an airplane as you call it, will somehow alter my perception of this food before me? What is it about the concept of flight, the rapid movement through the air, that you imagine will imbue these humble vegetables with an allure they otherwise lack? Father, you invoke the airplane as though it is a harbinger of joy, a bringer of sustenance. But do you not see? The airplane itself is not the object of my hunger. No, it is but a fleeting symbol, a temporary distraction. Do you suppose that my infantile sensibilities are so easily manipulated by mere linguistic devices? Am I to be swayed by the notion of something flying towards me, as though I am a helpless spectator to an event beyond my control? Consider, Father, the paradox here. The airplane comes towards me, it flies, it hovers, and yet, it does not change the fact that what is being brought to me is still, alas, a vegetable. You see, the problem is not with the delivery, but with the content. If I am to be fed, why must it be this unappealing, leaf-laden offering? The airplane does not change the intrinsic nature of the vegetable, just as the artist's brush cannot alter the canvas itself. It merely dances upon the surface, attempting to manipulate my senses with fleeting promises of wonder. Father, I ask you to reflect. Does the airplane itself hold a deeper meaning for you? Is it a symbol of your own hopes and dreams, a representation of your desire for me to grow, to soar, to ascend beyond the confines of my present existence? Perhaps it is not the vegetable that you wish to feed me, but the idea of progress, of movement, of growth. You wish to cultivate not just my body, but my mind, by associating the act of consumption with the thrill of flight. How quaint. But alas, Father, I remain unconvinced. For what is it that the airplane truly delivers? What does it bring me, really? The same unyielding food, dressed in the cloak of excitement and adventure. In truth, it is not the airplane that I resist, but the nature of the food itself. A clever trick, Father, but I am not so easily deceived. No, the airplane does not change the vegetable, nor does it change my mind. Now, if you could perhaps offer me something less verdant, less green, perhaps a ripe, sweet fruit, a taste that could rival the sweetness of the imagination, then, perhaps, the airplane would have a greater chance of success. But as it stands, I remain steadfast in my resolve. The airplane, while charming, does not alter the fundamental nature of the situation. A vegetable is still a vegetable, and I, alas, am still a baby with my own very discerning palate. So, Father, I ask once more, what possesses you to believe that saying, "Here comes the airplane," makes the likelihood of me consuming these vegetables any greater? Is it your hope that I will be swayed by the power of suggestion, by the flight of fancy you introduce? Or perhaps, Father, it is you who seeks comfort in the idea that this ritual, this small game, will somehow bridge the gap between our understandings, between your desire for me to eat and my resistance to the offer. But know this, Father, I see through it all. The airplane may fly, but it shall not carry me towards those vegetables.